Annyeonghaseyo, this is meowmurai. Let's check out Death Stranding Director's Cut, running on PC. Okay, what we got here? Game settings. This looks fine, I think. HUD settings. We're gonna leave all this stuff on. Looks like that's the default. Oh, do we actually have different languages? Yes, but not the one that I want. Okay, graphics settings. We're gonna camp our frame rate at 120. I mean, I don't think it'll hit it, but and then we'll leave it at 1080p. Although I would, well, here, let me see. Let's do this. Let's see how it feels about the memory. Available graphic memory, 4 out of 11 gig. Okay, well, I guess we're safe. We are not going to turn on DLSS this time around. We'll leave it as it is and see what we think about it. Depth of field and motion blurring are off. Screen brightness, I think, is probably fine. Audio settings. Huh. Still no way to turn off the music, huh? Kojima, what an absolute ass. You must listen to my music. My perfect taste in music. It's like, go screw yourself, man. You don't have perfect taste in music. I mean, low roar is fine here and there, but I don't think they really belong in this game. I would have have chosen a much different soundtrack if given the chance. You know what? We're just going to blow through this game. Maybe. I don't know. Like I said, it's the ultimate in pompous behavior to not come out with the PC version, or to come out with the PC version and then not be able to adjust the sound of the music, the dialogue, of everything, because number one, people have different sort of setups and what they prefer, and number two, you're using licensed music, which means it's just more trouble for somebody like me who's streaming music or who's streaming the game. That would be like only releasing the game in 640 before 80 and just say it's my artistic vision. It's like, I don't care about your artistic vision, you ass. It's the PC version, man. The PC version should offer way more options. But, it's Kojima. Everybody absolutely will love Kojima and give him a pass, even for all of his completely terrible decision making. Like not being able to change the level of the music, or to turn it off, or to replace it, or just to disable any licensed music. Even in the director's cut, 5 years later, when this is on PC. Yeah, it's amazing how many people give Kojima a pass, even though his games steadily got worse.
Once there was an explosion, a bang which gave birth to time and space. Once there was an explosion.
And he was super insistent on some of this dialogue, even though it clearly is not particularly translated well for English. I'm sure it's fine in Japanese. But the guy thinks he knows English, and it very clearly does not. was my my hot takes. I find it totally fascinating that he's so enamored with Hollywood filmmaking. Um, he doesn't realize that probably some of his greatest movies out there that he might have enjoyed, like Blade Runner or Bridge over the River Kwai or The Good Man, the Ugly. All those had editors. They weren't just filmmakers, wantonly putting everything they have on the screen and not being able to let go of things. Filmmaking is about collaboration, which he's not particularly good at. I mean, if you look at interviews with, screenwriters and directors, very popular on popular films, it can be anything from Avengers to Lawrence of Arabia. They always talk about the process of give and take and in storytelling and building a movie. But Kojima just puts everything that's in his brain into these games, and he really doesn't think about whether or not it's good or bad. He definitely doesn't think about whether or not it's good, or if it makes sense to structure it in the way that that it's currently in there. He has almost too much control, and it actually hurts the final product because of it. But at the same time, he earned all that time for himself. So, But I think we ought to stop kissing his ass and maybe tell him a couple things straight. Like, please trust your English translators. Please trust your English translators when they say that does not make sense in English. It's been so long, I've totally forgotten about this game. I only recall a couple key points from it.
Oh, great. Fuck.
Alright, well, looks like we can actually hit 60. I mean, the cap is at 120. Well, looks like I'm at my cap. So that's pretty impressive, honestly. Game kind of struggled a bit on the PlayStation 5. And this is without the DLSS. This is just raw, without the image processing. But the Decima engine is pretty flexible. We saw that with the Horizon Zero Dawn port, which felt less like a port and more like a native game.
Wait out the rain over there.
Yeah, well, we're not hitting 120. We're over 60, though. At times. Yeah, I think the problem with this timefall rain is that the rain regularly breaks its rules. So it's like if it touches you, um, then you age, incredibly rapidly. Except if it touches your face, it seems like your face is fine for some people, mainly the stars of the game.
I think they're gone. What the hell? Didn't mean to grab you so hard. Tears. A chiral allergy. So, you have dooms, like me.
I've got the extinction factor, but I think you got me beat.
What's your level? You can see them, right?
No, but I can sense them.
Level 2, then.
What are you doing here?
Trying to stay dry. Same as you. time falls let up. My name is Fragile.
Yeah, I've heard of you.
That right? Sam Porter Bridges. The man who delivers. You want it? A crypto bite a day keeps the time fall away. Wanna come work for me? Must be tough out here on your own.
Yeah, I thought Fragile Express had plenty of people.
Plenty of traitors. Not much left of us now, save for a few honest folks. And on top of that, not much left of me either. Got soaked from neck to toe.
I can't help you with that. I make deliveries, that's all.
Yeah, it's super unusual when you see the later on when you see how she got soaked from neck to toe, and somehow the head and the face were fine. It's like, oh, huh.
Headed into town.
Well, thankfully, plot rain doesn't have to affect everything. Especially now, when you have handsome-looking actors.
Those things never stay gone for long. The time fall fast forwards whatever it touches. But it can't wash everything away. The past just won't let go. I'll see you around. Sam Porter Bridges.
By the stamina gauge, the red bar is the blood gauge. When it reaches 0, Sam will die. The blue bar is the stamina gauge. As this gauge depletes, Sam moves more slowly. Maintaining his balance is harder. Let's see, they say we save. And load, we can avoid the stupid ass music. Yeah, I mean, things do naturally look and run nicer than they do on the PlayStation 5. But I do have a nice mid-range system, or what is considered a mid-range system nowadays. Oh my god. I'll look for a mod so that we can disable the music. It's just kind of a shame that this is the only way to go about it. Just because we have a pompous game designer. Strangely enough, there wasn't a option to change the FOV, so we're kind of stuck at this view. Is the song done? Oh. The fact that we had to do this is completely ridiculous.
Delivering cargo.
What took you so long? It's not like the legend to come in late.
Had to wait out the storm. Lost my bike.
Sounds like you've been through the ringer. Luckily, our goods are in perfect condition. Well, you did keep us waiting, but everything else seems to be in perfect order, so great work. We'll be awaiting the next delivery.
Special commission. Igor, Bridges Corpse Disposal. Sam Porter, I presume? Right. Not the touchy-feely type. Document said you had some kind of phobia.
Bridges corpse disposal? What happened?
Look, gotta get a move on. I'll explain as we go. Come on. Come and take a look. He's got a date with the incinerator.
How long since he flatlined?
We don't know the exact TOD, but I'd say it's been upwards of 40 hours.
He wasn't quarantined.
Not sick. This is a suicide.
Oh, Jesus.
We're just lucky we found him at all. Got him on ice ASAP, but who knows when he'll go necro.
Where are you taking him?
Closest incinerator's to the north.
This route's crawling with BTs. Sure you can't use another?
I wish I could, but there's no time.
Then just burn the poor bastard right here.
You put all that chiralium in the air so close to town? Can't do it.
Better that than trying for the incinerator.
Hey, we can do this. We just need someone like you with dooms.
Well, he's already in the first stages of necrosis. If we don't hurry, this place is a crater.
So how about it? Can we count on you? Then Bridges hereby enters into a contract with Sam Porter.
Sam. Just Sam. And I can't spot BTs. Just sense them.
That's why we came prepared.
A bridge baby, huh?
With its help in you, we'll be able to stay one step ahead of them. Makes me feel like shit every time.
Well, you are plugging into the other side. Freaks me out, too.
Roll out!
It's interesting how much he makes his name appear in the credits. I mean, he probably could have just had it flash once with a bunch of with all his titles.
How the world was different when I was a kid.
Yeah, so weird. There's no FOV option.
America is a country. Anybody
I
can
feel
go
that it's
anywhere
a little
and
too
be damn
tight.
well pleased. No need for couriers like yourself. We had highways, airplanes.
Especially for a game which has such, vast,
Even visit other countries.
vast vistas and, large areas.
Hard to
And
imagine
again, this is the
now.
PC version. I mean, these just kind of things that you would expect to be in the PC version, but not without mods. And I guess we had to look for mods.
And if you were lucky enough to survive, the timefall came and washed you away.
I don't know, knowing Kojima, he'd
And those freaks from the beach.
try to sue everyone who made a mod for this game.
Worlds of the living and the dead all mixed together. And that's when folks
Then all the
started
Kojima
pulling
fans
up
would,
in the cities. Couriers like
lose their
yourself.
marbles that someone would try to alter his vision.
Son of a bitch. Rainbow!
How much further to the incinerator? This guy's about to pop.
Shit. We're gonna have to cut to the BTs.
Yeah, look at this camera choice. I don't know, man. Wouldn't call him I would not call Kojima a genius. I'd say he's very, very talented, though.
The engine stalled.
Those assholes got us right where they want us. Get us out of here.
Sam, can you see anything?
Well, the camera's too close. What do you want me to do?
No, nothing.
This BB must be busted or something.
I see Starlink isn't the feature. They're clearly not using it. Maybe we went bankrupt in this world. Crab. That's where Fight Crab came from. Again, interesting choice to have the shaky cam on a game totally made in the CG. Yeah, again, the timefall rain doesn't affect main characters. Their faces are fine. Everybody else gets screwed by timefall rain. Well, I don't need to run. I know I didn't want to grab the gun and maybe put that guy out of his misery. I would rather have the whole area get destroyed. Since, he's okay. Yeah. And I was like, damn it, Elon. Why doesn't your stuff work? It's the future. This stuff here is clever, though. And we instantly care for that that BB. I think it's pretty good use of foreshadowing. And hey, I'll give Kojima props when he gets when he gets stuff right and makes good decisions. So not all critical. I know, it's very Metal Gear 5-esque. Yeah. At least this tiny little portion. Not the rest of the game, obviously. I do think it's interesting he brought in Lindsay Wagner, which is, probably somebody he had a crush on growing up. I think everybody around his age, was likely to have a crush on Lindsay Wagner. Yeah, at some point in time we will play part 2, but I don't have as much of a desire right now. And we're only checking this out for just a little bit. I don't think I'll do another complete playthrough of Death Stranding, although there is more content in this version. I mean, unless you folks want to see it. It's not like super high on my list of things to do again. Sam is a repatriate, meaning that he can return to life from the place known as the seam when killed. In the seam, follow the strand to guide Sam's soul to his body to bring him back. And here the gameplay is just push forward. I mean, there's no place else to go.
Can you hear me? It's Daddy.
Yeah, I see Taco Bell is still around in the future.
Once there was an explosion. A bang which gave rise to life as we know it. And then came the next explosion. An explosion that will be our last.
I'm sure when he was writing this, he thought that was like super duper clever, but it just sounds wrong in English. You know, you can't tell the boss, well, I don't think that sounds right in English. He's probably like slapping the next guy over. Shut up! Not a perfect English. That sounds beautiful. You're fired. Here's a box. It's just like Snake. They're really proud of the tier technology. Hey, not saying it doesn't look good. I mean, it looks good. It would have been something that would have been very hard to do,
Oh, you're awake.
before the Decima engine.
So, how does it feel to be back in the world of the living? Don't worry.
But here's the true goat.
Well, a coroner, originally. Call me Dead Man. I'm well acquainted with the dead. Not like you, of course. Contrary to the name, I've never actually died. I would advise against that. I'm no expert, but I can assure you it's for your own protection. See?
So I'm a prisoner.
These aren't handcuffs. They're cutting-edge devices that keep us all connected.
Us? Oh, us.
Yup. Bridges. Humanity's best hope for the future. Or avoiding extinction, if you prefer.
Right. Where am I? What time is it?
Watch me. Try pressing it against your skin, like this. Relax. That just means your body's got a good connection to the cufflink. Look, look.
I know, you could have made the kill thing a little smaller. That thing is
Us
huge.
will watch over you 24 hours a day. That is to say, we will. We're here to help.
What the hell? 2 days?
During that time, we took the liberty of collecting fluid samples from you. You're a repatriate. That makes you very special.
What happened to the CD guys?
Central Knot was obliterated in the annihilation. Game over, man. Place is a crater. The only ones to get it continue were you, for obvious reasons, and your broken bridge baby.
Is it all right?
It's been marked for disposal. Didn't work anymore. Why keep it? We lost everyone. Not just corpse disposal. My team, HQ, all of Redefort, every soul in Central Knot City. We're at our base, in Capital Knot City now. Or should I say, our new headquarters. Sudbury seemed the logical choice. But our implementation team has been decimated. And there's only so much they can do in 2 days. Things here are a mess. Fortunately, the director and his support team were out of town at the time, so the chain of command remains intact. I hate to do this so soon, but I have a job for you.
Yeah, this motion capture is, it's so impressive. And all the materials, I mean, things look like, you know, real leather.
What's
And
the other mark from?
Clingy woman in a cave.
I see. Aphenphosmphobia. No wonder you were out there alone, where no one could touch you. I'll try to be more careful, Sam. So, the job is an urgent delivery. I need you to bring the president some morphine.
What president? America's gone. You talking about the mayor of Central Knot?
No, not the mayor. America lives on, Sam. The president is in the final stages of cancer, in critical condition, but there's still time.
Why me?
Look, Sam. Do as I ask, and I promise it will all make sense.
Why don't you do it?
Because I'm not really here. Apologies. This is just a chirogram. And here, come the tears. Allergic reaction to the chiral transmission. I'm actually over in the isolation ward in the big triangle building. Here is the morphine. Bridges hereby enters into a contract with Sam Porter.
Come on. You got morphine there. What's this about? Tell me the truth.
The truth, Sam, is that America's last president wants to see you in person. Are you really about to say no? Very good. I'll see you in the isolation ward.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear.
Check the map on your cufflinks if you're lost, Sam. The isolation word should be pretty obvious. If you're not sure how to get there, you can set markers and draw routes too. Try it out and you'll see what I mean.
Yeah, I think we got it, at least for now. At least for this. We'll actually have to use that map quite a bit in the game.
Sam, if you want to confirm you're headed the right way, check your compass. It'll never steer you wrong. Provided you have a destination, that is.
Let's see, a little compass mode. I swear he put this in here just like a little bit of an acknowledgement for PT. Yeah, it just has a bit of that feel to it.
Central wasn't just home to Bridges HQ. It was also the seat of the Reconstructionist movement. If the president hadn't required special treatment, she would have never left. And if she hadn't, we wouldn't have either.
Yeah, it's definitely a shame that PT never happened. Or the full version of PT. I mean, I think it would have been a better way to go out rather than MGS5. But, you know, c'est la vie. At least everybody got to work with each other on this project that worked on PT.
Signs are all trending the same way.
No chance of a recovery then?
None that I can see. No.
We should start making preparations.
Sam. It's me, Dead Man. Sorry, my mistake.
He keeps making the same mistake.
I'm afraid the president's condition has deteriorated. Thank you. This will help to ease the pain. And allow her to speak with you in these final moments.
Her?
The first and last female president of the United States. Surely you remember her. She raised you? You're not exactly dressed for a reunion. Take that off before you come inside. That's the president's right-hand man, the director of bridges.
Die Hardman?
Oh, you were with Bridges 1? So, I guess no introductions are necessary.
What's it been, Sam? 10 years? Look at us. A bunch of deathless freaks meeting like this. Yeah, well, good to see you two.
President's waiting. It's your mother, Bridget. She's a bit out of it, but I know she'll recognize you.
Madam President, we've brought Sam. We'll leave you two alone.
Sam, I knew you'd come back.
Well, not exactly. You kind of forced me here, but okay.
Are you doing all right? Yeah, I know you hate me. Amelie,
Amelie.
you remember Amelie went west. Took her 3 years to cross. She's trying to rebuild the country.
Still going on about that, huh?
You're the one I wanted to send, Sam. Time's running out. Help Amelie. She needs you. Together, you can help us reconnect. You can make America whole. Sam, if we don't all come together again, humanity will not survive.
We don't need a country. Not anymore.
We do. Alone, we have no future.
No, America's finished. Bridget, you're the president of jack shit.
Sam, listen to me. Please. So you are willing to help me?
No, I...
I love you, Sam. I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
Again, nice, clever stuff here.
Madam President!
I mean, it takes a long time for that scene to make sense. But it does make sense after a while. After about, I don't know, 60 hours. Maybe 40. Somewhere around there.
can know that the president is dead. If word gets out, Bridges is finished. Now, what happened here does not leave this room. Do you understand?
Yes, Director. But there's still the matter of the body. Without corpse disposal.
We've got that covered. Sam, before she died, the president made a contract with you.
What are you talking about?
As a member of Bridges, you're gonna work with the rest of us to rebuild America.
You think you can recruit me? Like she tried to?
She succeeded. Look at your wrist. If that's not symbolic, I don't know what is.
Director, the cancer spread throughout her entire body. Harvesting organs is out of the question, and there is no need for an autopsy. Her body needs to be cremated before she necrotizes.
And if we don't, this place will turn into another crater.
What do you want me to do?
We don't have any porters right now. And the CD team you went into the field with are dead. But the president's body has to be burned.
The road from Capital Knot City to the incinerator was compromised in the void out. Now, the only way there is on foot, through the mountains. But the chiral density there is off the chart. It's gotta be BTs.
This job has requirements. Tombs. Repatriate.
So me. Why?
Sam, you're already on the clock.
Now get it done, Sam Porter Bridges.
I know. In this hour that we played, what's been our actual gameplay time? Like 5 minutes.
Can I have a moment? President Strand believed in American Reconstructionism. She worked tirelessly to bring the nation together again. And without her, there would be no Bridges. She deserves a funeral with full honors. But we can't give her that. If she dies, America dies.
Well,
without her, Bridges will cease to be.
hate to tell you this, but she's dead.
Her cremation must be carried out with the utmost secrecy.
Even if we pull it off, what then? Who's gonna take her place? Face it. America's history.
Sam, America isn't dead yet.
You just said that it dies if Bridget dies.
She may be lost to us, but we still have an America worthy of the presidency.
Sorry, what?
Let's not get into it now. What matters is that we're going to finish your mother's work and rebuild America as she intended. That's the reason Bridges exists. So take the first step, Sam, and deliver the president's body to the incinerator.
If we don't all come together again, humanity will not survive. You're the one I wanted to send, Sam. Time's running out. I love you, Sam. I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
The facilities to the southwest. Remember that you'll be passing through BT territory.
We built the incinerator way up in the mountains so that the chiral matter in the smoke wouldn't reach the city. It won't be easy carrying a body up there.
We'll be monitoring you around the clock. If anything comes up, we'll offer you support via the cufflinks.
Oh, the cutscene is so long that my controller timed out.
Sam, this is Die Hard. Dead men explain how to use the cuffs, right? Use them to check the location of the incinerator. Getting to the incinerator will be anything but easy. Move around and change the angle of your map to gain a better understanding of the terrain. See if you can't pick a path to your destination. For this order, we've provided you with a number of suggested routes as well. Ultimately, though, it's up to you to decide how you want to proceed.
Plan your route before setting off. There's some rough terrain en route to your destination. Charge ahead carelessly and you could wind up lost or find yourself stranded at the top of a cliff with no way down. Study the suggested route before setting off by hovering the cursor over a few locations along the way and check out the information about what you'll find there. Digest this information, then tilt and zoom the map to help you figure out your preferred route. Yeah, well, either way that we go, it's going to be tough. So, and it'll take a while to actually get here. The straight and narrow here has a lot of BT encounters, and the path up here, I believe that has slightly less encounters, but then you'll have to really worry about balancing your character to get up to the the mountainous regions here. So no matter what, it's a loss. So now you put a marker down. Go through Silent Hill again.
Sam, I don't think I need to remind you, but every minute counts when transporting corpses for disposal. 48 hours following cardiac arrest, they go necro and become a fresh BT to make our lives hell.
Okay, with that being said, why don't we stop it there? This is meowmurai. You've been watching Death Stranding Director's Cut. Not Death Stranding 2. It'll be a while before we get to that. I've got so many backlog games, and Death Stranding 2 is not necessarily high on my list, but it is on my list. Yeah, I mean, this isn't necessarily on my list too, unless you folks really want to see it. But I still think it's an interesting game. I do have a lot of criticism about it. I certainly don't think it's perfect. I don't think anybody does. But it does have a pretty intriguing plot. A little overblown, a little overwritten. And not every sentence really seems to make sense. Unfortunately, like I said, the English, while mostly good, there are definitely some very, very awkward phrases and lines in the game, which just make you scratch your head and go, I don't know if, maybe somebody should have told them that doesn't sound right. But as far as the technology is concerned, I mean, this game is running pretty well. We are getting over 60 frames. We're not going to hit the 120 frame cap, at least not with my mid-tier system. But if you had a powerhouse system, then you could theoretically hit 4K 60 on this. I think with some relative ease. But I don't necessarily like to play in 4K 60. I'd much rather play at 1440p 120. Either case, it looks really good. It is significantly clearer. It runs significantly better than it does on the PlayStation 5 or even the PlayStation 5 Pro. So you are getting the advantage of having the game run, kind of at its best. You also have your scaling options with all the latest AI scaling with DLSS, FSR3, and ZES, the Intel version. I think it's worth checking out. I don't think it's worth full price checking out. I think as a sale, which is how I got this, I think that is really the determining factor. And there's a lot of hours you can pour into this one. There's more content in this as well, so you're gonna get your money's worth for sure. But yeah, I guess by the time I probably get to this, Death Stranding 2 will be out on PC. Maybe it'll take another 5 years. Who knows? But anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.